Here's an obligatory video of my backyard because I'm so excited that everything is growing so wonderfully. But right now I have my cat. It's about 8 o'clock on a Saturday morning and she is just already in the shade because this is going to be a really hot weekend. Anyways, my lime tree, lots of little baby limes growing and more blossoms coming. Some of our trees have not come out of the shock of being shipped from Georgia, so we're still hoping that the two pears and the two peaches, we're still hoping that they will all of a sudden bloom one weekend. And over here is my garden, and I'm so excited because I have peas. Little pea pods are growing. Sorry, I'm wearing my husband's shoes, so I'm not walking as smoothly as I can. Okay, look at my pea pods. Oh, look at these things. Oh, they're everywhere. Yay. I'm so excited. The pea pergola is working real well. They're definitely climbing it up. And then my bush beans, which would have been nice as pole beans, but I wasn't planning that far ahead. My lettuces are almost done for the season. My leafy greens, my collard greens definitely are bolting. But I am going to collect the seeds because they're heirloom. My kale's still doing well. But with this 100-degree weather this weekend, it may not last. I really need to take the flowering buds off of these walking onions so that I can plant them somewhere else or give them away for others to grow. My leeks are doing well. The carrots are doing well, and I see a weed. My radishes are on the second harvest, the rotation. 2 weeks ago, 1 week ago, just this week, and then next week I'll plant that row. My broccoli and cauliflower and my Brussels sprouts, and in between is celery. But I don't know if the celery is going to be getting enough sun because I guess I planted them too close together. Here's my tomatillos and my peppers. I have 3 sweet peppers and 3 medium hot peppers. Mild jalapeno, poblano, and Anaheim. And this is my potato forest, or potato jungle. It's all potatoes. And first season planting and growing in Idaho, and apparently Idahoans know how to grow potatoes. So we're going to get a lot of potatoes similar to Yukon Gold. I don't remember the brand. Here's my herb garden. My cilantro, my second row of cilantro is, you can't see because it's shaded right now, but it is growing and I see a weed and I'm going to pick that in a little bit. And 2 types of basil and 2 types of chives, thyme, rosemary, and oregano. Well, oregano, thyme, and rosemary. Scallions are doing real well, like the leeks over in the other box. My parsley is taking off finally. My dill, it may be too dense. I don't know what's going on, but it's definitely turning a little yellow and brown. And I have my sage and my tarragon. And I have rhubarb. 1 single rhubarb, that's all I need because it's not my favorite thing in the world. I have some catnip and chamomile that I grew from seed. My lavender didn't take, so I transplanted a lavender plant that I got from Home Depot. And then I'm going to have to thin my corn out, and it's going to be a difficult process for me. But I have, on this side of this box, I have pickling cucumbers, and then on the far side, I have regular munching cucumbers, and we're going to build one of these type of cages for it to grow up next to the fence. And here I have corn again. I have to thin it out, as I mentioned. And I have to thin out my squashes. I have zucchini squash on one side to climb up, and then a bush kind of spaghetti squash right here. Over here I have, oh, I lied. This is butternut squash. And this is spaghetti squash here, and then pumpkin squash. And that's my garden, and I love it, and I spend a lot of time out here in the mornings. And this was a very, very long, shaky video. But this is me.